This sacred tradition, deeply rooted in Eastern Orthodox Christianity, draws thousands of pilgrims to Jerusalem, all eager to witness what many believe is a direct manifestation of God's power. But what exactly is the Holy Fire? How does it occur? And why does it hold such profound spiritual significance? The Holy Fire ceremony dates back at least to the 4th century, with written accounts from pilgrims and historians describing a miraculous light appearing from Christ's tomb. The earliest detailed record comes from the 9th century, when the Christian pilgrim Bernard the monk wrote of a heavenly light illuminating the church during Easter celebrations. By the 12th century, the ceremony was well established, with Crusader and Muslim chroniclers noting the event. Despite changes in rulership, from Byzantine emperors to Muslim caliphs to Ottoman sultans, the Holy Fire has continued uninterrupted for over a millennium, a testament to its enduring spiritual importance. The ceremony. How the Holy Fire descends. The Holy Fire ritual follows a strict sequence, governed by tradition and overseen by the Greek Orthodox Patriarch of Jerusalem. Here's how it unfolds. The meticulous preparation for the Holy Fire miracle begins on Good Friday, following ancient traditions designed to ensure the authenticity of the sacred event. The focal point is the edicule, the small, ornate chapel that houses the tomb of Christ within the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This structure, rebuilt several times over centuries but always on the same sacred site, consists of 2 chambers: the Angel's Chapel, where the stone rolled away from the tomb is kept, and the burial chamber itself, containing the marble slab marking where Christ's body was laid. To prevent any accusations of human intervention, a remarkable interfaith tradition is observed. Non-Christian authorities, historically Muslim but in modern times either Muslim or Jewish representatives, carefully inspect the edicule. They ensure no flammable materials, hidden devices, or pre-lit flames are present before sealing the entrance with beeswax mixed with fragrant resins. This sealing tradition dates back to the Ottoman period when Muslim rulers oversaw Christian holy sites, and it serves as an impartial verification of the miracle's divine origin. The wax seal is imprinted with distinctive markings, and the authorities maintain custody of the key until the ceremony begins. On Holy Saturday, as anticipation builds among the thousands of pilgrims packed into the church, the Greek Orthodox Patriarch of Jerusalem, clad in his full liturgical vestments, leads a grand procession of clergy around the edicule. The air is thick with incense and the sound of Byzantine chant as the Patriarch, accompanied by Armenian and Coptic priests, circles the tomb 3 times, a number symbolizing the Holy Trinity and Christ's resurrection on the 3rd day. At the climax of the procession, the Patriarch removes his outer robes, standing only in a plain white linen tunic. This garment, reminiscent of both priestly purity and Christ's burial shroud, signifies his humility before the miracle. The assembled crowd falls into a hushed silence as he approaches the sealed tomb. The Muslim or Jewish authorities then break the wax seal and open the edicule, allowing the Patriarch to enter alone, carrying 2 large bundles of unlit candles tied with red ribbons, representing Christ's sacrifice. Inside the windowless tomb, illuminated only by faint light filtering through the chapel's ventilation holes, the Patriarch kneels before the burial slab in profound prayer. Witnesses outside report an electric atmosphere. Some claim to see mystical flashes of light dancing across the church's ancient stones before the fire appears. After a period of prayer that can last from minutes to over an hour, in 1834, the wait extended to nearly 6 hours, the miracle manifests. According to consistent eyewitness accounts spanning centuries, a bluish-white light suddenly flickers across the marble slab, coalescing into dancing flames that many describe as having an unearthly, cool radiance. The Patriarch's candles ignite spontaneously from this divine source. In some documented cases, oil lamps hanging inside the tomb have been observed lighting themselves moments before the Patriarch emerges. As the Patriarch steps out holding the blazing candles, an explosion of joy erupts through the church. The flame is immediately passed to the Armenian Patriarch, then to the Coptic clergy, before spreading like wildfire, literally, through the crowd. Pilgrims wave their bundles of 33 candles, and within minutes the entire cavernous church is transformed into a sea of flickering light. The fire exhibits strange properties in these first moments. Many worshippers run their hands through the flames without injury, and some claim the fire briefly burns without consuming the wax. As the holy fire bursts forth from the tomb, an electrifying wave of light sweeps through the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Within moments, thousands of pilgrims pass the flame from candle to candle, their bundles of 33 tapers, symbolizing Christ's earthly years, blazing like stars in the darkened church. The fire spreads with astonishing speed, carried through the crowded chapels and into the courtyard, where those unable to enter stretch their candles toward the light. A reverent chaos ensues as worshippers wave the flames before their faces, many testifying that, in those first miraculous minutes, the fire does not burn, a phenomenon captured in countless videos where hands and beards are bathed in flame yet remain unscathed. From Jerusalem, the holy light embarks on a global journey. Specially designated couriers, often clergy or diplomats, rush the flame in reinforced lanterns to waiting aircraft. Within hours, it arrives in Athens, Moscow, Kiev, and beyond, where heads of state and bishops receive it in solemn ceremonies. In some Orthodox communities, believers gather at airports to greet the sacred flame, which will ignite their own paschal candles at midnight services. This unbroken chain of fire, miraculously kindled in Jerusalem and shared across continents, becomes a tangible sign of unity for the Orthodox world. The holy fire has inspired devotion and skepticism in equal measure. For believers, the miracle is undeniable. The fire's sudden appearance without visible source, its non-burning properties, and its unbroken tradition across empires and persecutions defy natural explanation. Historical accounts from Muslim and Crusader sources alike attest to its wonder, while modern scientists who have analyzed videos of the event struggle to explain the flame's behavior. The Orthodox Church upholds it as a divine sign, echoing Christ's promise, "I am the light of the world," John chapter 8 verse 12. Skeptics, however, propose alternatives: hidden oil lamps, chemical compounds like naphtha, or even psychological suggestion in the fervent atmosphere. Yet no investigation, including Ottoman-era probes and modern inquiries, has exposed fraud. The sealed tomb, the involvement of impartial authorities, and the fire's strange characteristics resist easy dismissal. Beyond debate, the holy fire's spiritual power is undeniable. It connects the faithful to the resurrection itself, mirroring the pillar of fire that led Israel in the uncreated light of Tabor. In a fractured Christian world, it draws even non-Orthodox into its glow, a rare moment of shared awe. And for millions, its annual return whispers an ancient promise: that darkness has not, and will not, overcome the light. The holy fire of Jerusalem stands as one of the most extraordinary phenomena in religious history, a mystery that defies simple categorization. For the faithful, this annual miracle represents far more than a ritual. It is a tangible manifestation of divine power, a sacred flame that has illuminated Christianity's darkest hours through crusades, persecutions, and modern skepticism. The fire's unbroken continuity since at least the 4th century, its well-documented, cool flame properties in the first miraculous minutes, and its spontaneous appearance in a sealed tomb all reinforce their conviction of its supernatural origin. Skeptics approach the phenomenon differently, analyzing it through lenses of anthropology, chemistry, and mass psychology. Some propose natural explanations involving rare combustion reactions or carefully guarded ceremonial secrets. Others see it as a powerful example of collective religious experience, where faith and expectation create perceived miracles. Yet even the most ardent skeptics acknowledge the ceremony's remarkable endurance and its profound impact on participants. What makes the holy fire truly remarkable is its transcendent power to unite. In the crowded Church of the Holy Sepulchre, differences of denomination, nationality, and even faith momentarily dissolve as all present become witnesses to something beyond ordinary understanding. The ritual's theatrical grandeur, the sealed tomb, the solitary patriarch, the sudden eruption of light creates a sacred drama that has moved hearts for 17 centuries. Modern technology has only amplified its wonder, with live broadcasts now carrying the flame's journey to Orthodox communities worldwide. Yet the essence remains unchanged. In our scientific age, the holy fire continues to offer a rare space for mystery, a living connection to the earliest Easter morning. Whether divine intervention or humanity's most enduring sacred ritual, its power to inspire awe and hope remains undiminished by time.